So when you take the sex away, even for men, then you start looking for things that she really represents. Is she attentive? Is she present? Is she nurturing? Is she calm? Is she peaceful?
Yeah, but initially...
Is she contributing to your growth? You see these things more clearly when there's no sex. That's why you see, before a relationship dies, what happens first? People don't have sex. They stop having sex for a while. Then it becomes very easy to depart, very easy to separate. Because sex is magical. Sex is power.
Yeah,
When you have been out with a lady for drinks because you feel like you're attracted to her, you are kind of attracted to each other, and you've been out on a date to have a drink and discuss and eat and stuff like that, and you've got this, nothing's really evident. Okay. Let's say you've kissed already, okay? You've kissed. Nothing's been defined between you two. Can she go on another date with another guy to have a discussion? How do you feel about that?
Yes, women, they don't consider kissing as a big issue, as a big deal.
No, I'm talking about kissing and more. You've done more than just kissing.
And more.
Yep.
So
you've been intimate.
It depends of how strong was your relationship. You understand? If it was a casual relationship.
This is not a relationship yet. You meet her one time and you go, you do whatever you understand what it is. You've been intimate with the lady. You feel like you're attracted to her. You're attracted to each other. You've expressed it. Then you part ways. You go home, she go home. And next few days, you see that she's been out with another guy on a date. Is that acceptable for you or not?
It's not acceptable. However, there must be a reason why, you understand, for that to happen. Maybe if you're a guy who are a victim of that, maybe you mess up the first date.
Maybe you messed up the first date. What if you didn't mess up? Everything was cool. You didn't mess up and she's a genuine girl. Because why I'm saying this, because some women feel like as long as nothing is defined, she can do whatever she likes. Meaning as long as you've not said, would you be my girlfriend? Would you be my woman? She feels like she's still free to do whatever she likes. She can still shop for other guys. She can still search for other relationships. If you have not defined as me and you are going to be exclusive to each other. Do you understand? So a man has to say, addition to being intimate, a man has to say, okay, because we've slept together now, I feel like I would like to have a exclusive relationship with you. If he doesn't say that, she feels like she's free to go here and there and still shop for another guy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But no.
Why?
Because it's unfair. Unless he's a party girl. Some other party girls, they don't care. It's their modus operandi. Yeah. So they can go for this guy, they go for this guy. For them, it's a routine of doing so.
What would you say to people that say, this is not exclusive? You have not defined our relationship. So you cannot say that I cannot go out with another guy. I cannot go out with another dude because you have not asked me out.
Okay, so if you never define our relationship, how we get in the point of intimated? Because to intimidate somebody is something which is huge. You can't intimidate somebody like this. Otherwise, you are a bitch. You understand?
So being intimate already sets the rules.
Set the rules because I can trust you and I feel we can go forward.
So you cannot be intimate with somebody then say, okay, well, he's never defined a relationship, so I can go shop for other guys. Doesn't make any sense. You've already allowed me into that space of that very private space of yours. How can you again go out there and say, well, he never defined it. 2 days later, I can understand if you do it 6 months later or maybe 3 months, you don't see each other. It's happened one time and that was it. But 3, 4, 5 days later, well, he didn't define anything. Therefore, I'm going to shop for another guy.
Otherwise, if you bargained before that, it was one night stand.
Yeah, unless it was specified.
Yeah, specifies one night stand. Okay, that's okay. You don't need to blame one another. Okay,
unless you both knew this is just one night stand,
yes,
nothing more to it.
Yeah.
Then you can go and shop for other dudes and other girls.
Yeah.
But if you've been intimate with somebody and you clearly showed each other that, this is not just, because of course there are ways to do it without necessarily saying it. There are ways to show that this is more than just sex without necessarily saying it. So there are unspoken rules in engagement. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
So when can a woman can say, I can finally go on a date with another guy because this doesn't seem to work?
Okay, you know what? You can't know the hidden motive of a person because you're not in her heart, especially women. Maybe she's a woman who is after money. She needs a man who have fancy cars and so on. But she can't tell you because maybe she'll offend you. Mm-hmm. And she just pull out. And the other girls, they don't care. Whether they have sex with you for the first date, they don't care. It's their routine. It's like something which is so special for them.
So some girls they just eat and run.
Yeah, for them, they don't care.
So basically,
if it happens, you get funny and the mood, the feeling catch you guys and then you go for it.
So basically, some girls act like some dude because some dudes that are not respectful usually go from a woman to a woman. They just change. They go with you tonight, you have sex and they're not very happy. They try with another guy. They have sex. She's maybe happy, but she will still try with another guy like many men do. So some girls routinely just change men like that. A respectful woman woman will have a time frame saying, okay, I'm giving myself 1 week. If he doesn't react the way I would like him to react, then I can move on. So how do you feel for a woman that says you need to define a relationship? You need to tell me that we're exclusive. You are interested in her and she's clearly interested in you too, but she needs you to say it clearly. What would you say?
Yeah, so those are the women who should give credit because they are straightforward. You know, they don't keep their words. Unlikely of those who are hiding some other feelings. When a woman tells you to define the way forward, so meaning she's a serious woman, she's a mature woman who knows what she wants. Like.
So you feel like when a woman tells you, I want you to be clear about what we are.
Yeah.
She actually is serious.
Yes, that's move.
So it means she's making a move, a bold move to show you I'm actually very interested
to know if you are a potential partner with who you can continue.
Yeah.
And if you're a casual partner, and if she can go for that, then you guys can discuss for that.
So men should actually be very happy when they meet somebody that says, you know what are you looking for? What are we as a relationship? Men should be happy to meet women that express themselves in that terms.
Yeah.
Because it's a sign that she's actually very serious about
when I come across such a woman, that's a gift. That's a wonderful thing.
So that's a sign.
It's a sign of
as opposed to women who don't say anything. You're just flowing and she's not asking you anything.
So and then when they pull out, you won't know the motive. You're wondering what's happening. Okay, if she pull out, you say, okay, maybe our topic was not good. So I didn't convince her in what she was asking me.
So when she asks you, what are we? That's really very defining. You need to tell her, so she's giving you an opportunity to score.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So what's the worst thing have you done to a lady?
The worst things.
Have you cheated before?
We are cheaters as a man, naturally.
You are a cheater, not men. Not all men are cheaters. We're not all cheaters. I mean,
I cheated before.
When you cheat, I don't cheat.
Before. I cheated before.
It's not in my nature to cheat.
I cheated before.
Yeah, I've cheated in the past. Many years ago, I was like 18 years old. Yes, I cheated, but after that, it never happened to me. I don't see the urge of cheating. Why would you cheat on somebody that's been loyal to you? Why did you cheat?
So the worst things I did to the girl is not honoring my promise, which said I'll marry you. Then I changed my feelings after spending many years with her.
So you wasted the time. Literally.
Yeah. So
you can't consciously.
I feel offended about that.
You consciously wasted the time. You knew that you were not going to marry her.
Yes.
So you just used her.
I pretend.
You used her for sex.
Yes. Not for sex. Just
to spend time with her.
Of course, you can't love a woman who don't have sex.
But that's selfish. That's very selfish. How would you feel if somebody from your family that somebody did that to?
Yeah. I'll feel offended, but I don't have a choice. It's happened.
Why do men do that?
I can't control that.
Why do men do that? Why do men lie so they can get things that they want, spend time with somebody?
You know why men lie? Is also because of women behavior. Some women want to have a clue about what's happening. And for you now as a man, for them to fall on that trap, you use some,
But that's very controversial because you just said earlier that when a woman asks you, what are we? It means she's very serious. So now you get a woman that says, what are we? And now you're lying. Why do you do that?
No, I'm not lying, but in the other hand, that can be another things, a positive way for women to be honest. And other way that can go against them.
Can we
because they'll fall under a person who's not serious. And they use that argument to get them.
Can we safely say that good women most of the time fall into the hands of very bad men?
Yes.
Vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa.
Why is that? How do you know this is a good man? I mean, if you have an advice to give to your sister, your younger sibling, what would you say to them? How do you know this is a good guy?
You know what, Self? A good person, you can know it naturally. You understand? To know a good person, you don't need to force like a mathematic.
Look, let's be rational here. You're talking to your daughter. How do you tell her this is how you choose a man? You're not going to say to her, you don't know how to choose a man. You must have some sort of strategy. You will say to your daughter, baby, this is what you look at when you're looking for a man, right? What would you say? I'll tell you what I would say. Don't have sex. Don't have sexual interaction with any man.
Okay.
If you meet a man, put the sex away. Put it in your pocket if you can. No, don't offer it. You will very quickly see what his intentions are. If you say no sex for 1 month, I know you can't do it. Yeah, I know you can't do it. No sex, just talk. Most of the time, it doesn't work at 100% because some dude can stay there waiting for you until the time that's due before they depart. Yeah. But
Still.
Within a month, you will drop 98% of bad men. So then again, it's a good thing because then you're gonna have you won't have the burden of carrying such a big body count. You will not have so many men that you have been sexually with that have left. Because if you take sex out of the occasion, many men depart, many men go. If you take sex out of the occasion, even in a relationship, you begin seeing the person for who they truly are. Because sex is a blinder. Sex is a drug. Why do you think many people stay in toxic relationships? for way too long when they know this is not good for me.
Okay,
it's because maybe the sex is too good.
Okay.
It's because maybe sex is helping them regulate. She's hungry, she's upset, then she has sex.
Okay.
And after she has sex, she feels so good. Oh, he's so nice. I like him. Then she forgets the reason why she was upset.
Okay, let me say
Then
something.
the cycle restarts again. So when you take the sex away, even for men, then you start looking for things that she really represents. Is she attentive? Is she present? Is she nurturing? Is she calm? Is she peaceful?
Yeah, but initially,
Is she contributing to your growth? You see these things more clearly when there's no sex. That's why you see, before a relationship dies, what happens first? People don't have sex. They stop having sex for a while. Then it becomes very easy to depart, very easy to separate. Because sex is magical. Sex is power.
yeah, it's power. People love each other because of sex. Who can marry or love a woman who doesn't have sex?
This man is crazy.
I'm telling you.
This man is crazy. This man. So, guys, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Please let us know how you feel about this.